Welcome, hey, hey, yeah. Well, I didn't know how to start that, and that's what I ended up doing. All right, so this is what we're gonna go with. This is the universes of myth, the land of Jade. We are right by the jungles of Ivory. That or Ivy, jungles of Ivy. That's cool. Sometimes I almost said Ivory. I sometimes missay things. All right, so that's biome one. As we could see, we got four, five, six, seven of the forest, and it is a temper comfort forest. It's warm, so we might not get a freeze, but we might. I don't know. Actually, let's see how far down we have. Yeah, we might. Yeah, because where are we? Yeah, we're right here. Where's it temperate? Yeah, I don't know. We may or may not get a freeze. I don't know. Heavily forested. It's got thick vegetation, so we'll be able to find a lot of plants. Untamed wild, so yeah, we'll find a lot of meat. Um, Wandering around. We'll have to shoot it with arrows and such. All right, so there's sand, some soil, shallow metals, deep metals, flux-stone layer, everything I want. Hopefully there's colonite because we got some mountains here too, called the deteriorated walls. It's also warm, no trees, thick, but that's just animals can graze on it. There's nothing pickable. Untamed wilds, so it's a rough area. There's a stream running through all of this, so it's not fordable. I have to build a bridge so I can get to all of it, or not. Who knows? Um, Maybe, yeah, I actually may actually use it to help kind of solidify the borders. All right, shallow metals, deep metals. There's no sand. It just says that. Here's the breakdown. So, as we can see, this forest is kind of all turning out to be the same. Yep, no variation there. And the mountain, all the same. No sand, of course, because it's a mountain. It's just how it is. We got everybody. Dwarves, elves, goblins, humans. The Doors of Organization. That's the name of the civilization. Respectable name for a dwarven civilization, if you ask me. And if you didn't, well, I told you anyway. All right, so yeah, kind of all over the place. We got one, three, two. It goes up to five over here. I think this is water here. That's interesting. It might be a waterfall or something, possibly. Five, four, four, three. I don't know. We'll see. It's interesting. I might end up with a waterfall, which is a frame rate killer. But hey, E, embark. We're going to do it anyway. I don't start arbitrarily picking points. Look at Dwarf spreadsheet first. They misspell it, though. I don't know. It doesn't start with a T. Spreadsheet starts with an S. I will look. Copper. Nobody fucking cares if you like copper. Well, it's almost a good group. I got a couple dwarves that seem to know what they're doing, and the rest are kind of schlubs. Yeah, I don't know if this is a good enough group for me, honestly. I'm not impressed. I'm impressed with these two. I wish I could take these two, and yeah, I'm going to cycle through. I'm going to get another group, but either way, I'm going to stare at it. I'll be right back. I'll tell you, how we're going to attack this mountain forest combo. Okay, I cycled through a few different groups. I like to get, you know, dwarves that I like to have certain propensities and likes and stuff like that. So I just, go through and fire a couple groups and go, no, 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 you guys, I don't want you to go. So yeah, I don't consider that really a cheat. It's just, preparation. But you can consider it a cheat if you want. You can do whatever you want. Who am I to tell you what to think? All right, so I'm going to go dwarf by dwarf tour. Here is interesting. I got a furnace operator. I got two in furnace operator. Don't normally do that. We got animal trainer, hammerman, shield user, armor user, dodger, discipline, leader, teacher. So you could probably, if you know this game, figure out what a tour is all about. A tour is about the military. This is my militia commander. Leader, teacher, discipline, that's all military. Uses a hammer, is trained with armor and shield, albeit a little bit, but at least trained, can dodge a bit. train some animals. That's going to be important because we're going to have some dogs to train. All right, we go down to Assen. That's an unfortunate name translated to English, but Assen is the woods dwarf, carpenter, proficient. Oh, a tour. Let me go over here. A tier. All right, so a tier or what? I don't know. So we could see pretty good social skills, like he would have made a good broker and such, but went a different direction. The highest as far as teacher, 63.69, so I like that. Would have been a better ambusher, but actually not too bad for a hammer dwarf, 41.58. It's under 50, but it's not terrible, you know. Not the greatest dodger or armor user or shield user, but will get better with time. You know, and actually the teacher is actually pretty good, so we'll be training new badasses. All right, so we go down to Assen with the unfortunate name. All right, proficient carpenter, so maxed out carpenter. Skilled woodcutter, all but one, and I put novice dodger, so Assen can get out of the way. Here's Assen. There's a carpenter, 55.21 per, fit for the role. So that's compared to, I guess, national averages on general, and also the other dwarfs that I embarked with. There's two factors there. So as you can see, like for instance, farmer, nobody's really a good farmer. And there's a situation where they're all good. And nothing quite. Well, nurse, everybody's good except for a tour, but yeah, so there, sometimes it can be all above and all below, but so it goes off of national averages, I guess, for lack of a better term as well. So there's that. Also, if Assen needs to, might be able to hit somebody. I decided not to go one in Axe Dwarf. I was going to, but I didn't. Dodgers, okay, but primarily I like Dodger because possibly it has something to do with getting out of the way of the falling logs when you're chopping down trees. I don't know, but it makes sense to me. Imush. Imush is the weaponsmith and doctor. I went with a proper doctor. Weaponsmith is proficient. We got diagnostician, which is for chief medical, wound dresser, surgeon, bone doctor, suturer. I usually like to put conversationalist comedian with doctors, but I put doctor skills all day, all the time. All right, so here we go. So is the weaponsmith likes bronze. Good. So that's what I'm primarily going to be using it first, so it's very helpful. And then doctor skills, very nice. Likes to shoot fabric, but it's still good. Still good stats for that. So that's Imush. Zolban. Zelban is the mason building designer. Zolban's right here. So 52.91, that's decent. It's about 50. And actually best for here for architect, 85.28. So I couldn't pass it up. I mean, I could, but I didn't. I didn't pass it up. Nobody cares. Okay. Zolban, all right, so Urist is the mechanic and the broker. So Urist is right here. Mechanic is a respectable 54.44. Not the best in the world, but as far as broker, 62.39, and appraiser 62.91. Probably won't become a noble like a mayor or anything like that. It's usually almost always a immigrant. Former waves, it was more of a factor. Like some goofy things though, cave crocodile bone and giant impala tooth. So giant muskrat tooth. So this would be an annoying, potential annoying. What do you call it? Mayor or baron or whatever, or yeah, whatever. All right, so yeah, for broker, I like to do persuader, negotiator, appraiser, hence the skill. Conversationalist, comedian. I like judge of intent is fun, but it's not necessary. If you don't fuck around too much, you don't really need it. You don't really try and cut it to the bone, getting a deal. All right, cog. I got another military dwarf actually, and a hunter and a cook. All right, so for military, we got teacher, leader, discipline. I also have now for hunter, I have observer. I have crossbowman and ambusher, and I also have dodger, so that's kind of both military and hunting. animal trainer, so I got 2 animal trainers. I don't normally do that, but Cog is going to train the hunting dogs, and Tori is going to train the war dogs. And Cog is a cook as well, adequate cook. So, we won't have the worst food in the world, but we won't have the best. Not that great. I mean, actually, would have been better as a furnace operator, but I made a Tor. But a Tor's numbers, just kind of how it worked out. Tor's not as good with the other things as Cog, but whatever. All right. And then Datton. Datton is the glass maker, and that's what Datton does. When Datton is not making glass, well, Datton will do something else, quite honestly, but that's primarily the purpose of Datton. And it's respectable 56.65. Make some good glass stuff. Nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. Sorry, that was a dumb thing to say. Nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. I'm gonna probably try not to say that again. All right, that way. All right, now we go to stuff. Let's go to animals first. It's quicker. All right, so 7 female dogs, which will be war dogs. It's a lot of dogs. 4 male dogs, which will be hunting dogs. So I went dog heavy. Got a breeding pair of cats. So we don't, we can, ward off the rodents and the insects that'll eat our food. So the cats will help with that. We got a hen, a goose, a blue pea hen, and 4 turkey hens. So 7 birds altogether. Blue pea hens are the best, but I like variety. So iron anvil. I don't leave mountain home without one. We got trail mix. We got 6 bags that only cost 1 point. Normally they cost 10, and we get a starter bag of seeds. I don't care if they eat them, whatever. I'm not going to actually do farming right away. I do foraging at first. Now I got 44 booze, 11 of each. The reason why I do 11 instead of 10 is because it's 5 per barrel. So this is 2 barrels of wine. This is 3 barrels of wine. We got 2 full barrels and 1 barrel with just 1 unit in it, with room for 4 more. So it's a little bit of an exploit, and you'll see some more of that. I mean, also, so are the bags with the seeds in it. It holds 100 seeds. So if I put 101, that would be 2 bags. If I just put 1, it's 1 bag. That's kind of how the breakdown there. And the bags are 10 points each. And it's mountain home. They can pitch it in. We're making a fort for them. Olivine. Olivine is a magma-safe stone. These are boulders, which we will cut into blocks. And each one will yield 4 blocks that we can make structures with, like wood furnaces. I'll cut this into 4, so I'll get 28 total. Take one of them, make a wood furnace. Take one of these willow logs, and turn it into charcoal. Charcoal costs 10. Willow logs cost 3. I like to be frugal, so I just take the logs and I just do the extra work, and then I get 10 points for 3 points. So that's not really considered an exploit. You could consider it, but it's just being frugal. That's how I look at it. And then I take another one of the 28 blocks and then turn it into a smelter, and I smelt the bituminous coal into coke. Coke is very similar to charcoal. It's just a fuel source. That's what, not the drink or the white powdery fun stuff that assholes from the 70s like. But it's a fuel source. So you get 9 per bituminous coal. So I think of it as a net gain of 8. So you get 8, so it's 8 times 80, so it's 640 coke. That's a lot of fuel. It's a lot of fuel. There's the one that we start with. So I will be in fuel for a long time, which is nice. Actually, we're embarking with mountains, so I should actually have bituminous coal around in the mountains. But in the center, it's forest. So, and that's primarily where I'm going to dig down at first. So, yeah, that's I'll just have a good, strong fuel source for a bit, and we're gonna get start work on this malachite and cassiterite. The malachite is the ore of copper. Each one of these, you get 4 copper bars. So essentially, that's 60 copper bars for 15 fuel. And cassiterite is the ore of tin. Now, copper has is a value of 2. It's twice as value as the either olivine, any blocks, or willow logs. So olivine has a value of 1. Anything you make out of it is multiplied by 1. Same thing with willow. Anything made out of copper is multiplied by 2 because it's copper. And it's also a military metal, so I can make picks, bolts, crossbows, trap components, mechanisms. I can make things out of it that you can't make out of certain other materials like this. Casterite smelts into tin. Tin also has a value of 2. I could make, potentially statues and barrels, even though it does take a few. It takes like 3, 3 bars of it. But I can make buckets, and I can make pots and stuff. But I don't do that. What I do is I take, so this is, again, 4, so that's 60 tin. I take a casterite ore and a malachite ore, and I smelt them together. So I save 1 fuel instead of smelting them separately. And I don't get 4 tin and 4 copper. What I get is the alloy, which is bronze. And bronze is an even better military metal. They named a whole age after it, called the Bronze Age. They were like, wow, this stuff is great for killing people. It's named the whole age after, well, they did that later, probably. The point is, it's a better material for everything, whether it be, swords or giant axe blades or, large serrated blades, anything like that. It makes better weapons, axes, and such. And it's also more valuable. It has a value of 5. So it's 2.5 times more valuable than either copper or tin, and 5 times the value of either willow or olivine. All right, so that will, so that's 15 fuel, and then I get, I get 120 bronze. Bronze, I can say one and mean the other. Sorry, just me. All right, sand. Each one of these bags of sand will become a glass something or another, whether it's a statue or a pot. A lot of them will be pots. Goblets, you can make 3 goblets out of this, or, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of good stuff. Thrones, tables, doors, which are called portals, windows. Now, this is also considered an exploit. Some people get this just for the bags, and then they can dump out the sand, and then they have the bags, for 1 point, because the bags cost 10 points each. A bag of sand costs 1 point. It's just how it is. But it's to my advantage, because then I have, a lot of sand to work with, and I have the bags to refill the sand with, and so forth, and so on. And now, so you get 2,150 points of free bags with the 215 sand. But I primarily use it for the sand itself. This also is an exploit, but it's not the primary reason I do it. Each one of these milks comes in its own separate barrel. You wouldn't mix kangaroo milk and yak milk. That would be crazy, absolute madness. So you get your own separate barrel, 10-point barrel for 1 point. So you get 11 points worth of goods for 1 point. But the primary reason I like is that I can turn off permissions from the kitchen. I tell the kitchen, don't cook kangaroo milk, because later then we can make kangaroo milk into kangaroo cheese. Then it ups the value of the meals. The brewers are happier for eating it, and if we sell it, we get more at market. So those are some extra barrels there, and that's that. All right, so let's see what they want their group name to be. Let's see what they come up with. I haven't looked at this yet. The Red Crypts. Nah, I stay away from crypts and stuff like that. It's a little dark, so let's rename them. The new traits. I don't really like it, but I'm going to let them keep it because it's theirs. All right, fort name. I'm a little bit more picky on this. Yeah, that's not going to happen. No. I rarely go with anything paddled. Paddled fight? No. Inky slapped? That's stupid. Granite washed? No. Tomb cleared. Figure flying? No. Sometimes that has a hard time. No. Whip sound. Yeah, whip and paddled, and sometimes it makes unfortunate names. That wasn't so bad, but paint blankets, no. All right, I don't mind brass. So what I'll do is, okay. So you guys want to be brass? Why don't you just go brass something? We'll go adjective. Actually, we'll go. Brass roads? I don't know. Let me just actually start over. It's just not impressing me. Oh, stop it. Okay. All right, let's go with mirrored something. Something mirrored. Let's go with mirrors. Roll mirrors? Razormirros. Okay, that's fine. Whatever, I'm over it. All right. The oily general. No. Let's, no. Cunning room. Yeah, the humor's tone. Fine, whatever. Okay. 7 dwarves. One mountain. Actually, yeah, let's put an object in there first. Put in an anvil. And then we'll put in the mountain. I just, it's kind of a little bit of a thing. I change it up a little bit here and there, but okay. Object. Yeah. Creature. Yeah. Platypus. Okay. Okay. Action relationship. Okay, and then okay. We are the humorous tone. Is an image of 7 dwarves, an anvil, a mountain, picks, a platypus, 2,147,483,647 yetis. The 7 dwarves are raising the anvil. The anvil is burning. The 7 dwarves are screaming. The picks are engraving the mountain. The platypus is devouring the 2,147,483,647 yetis. The 2,400,483,647 yetis are weeping. The mountain is laughing. The anvil looks confused. All right, so that's the humorous tone. It's you might be wondering how the dwarves are able to carve 2,147,483,647 yetis, weeping yetis, into an image, and it's because they're amazing. All dwarfs' craftsmanship is of the highest value. So that's how. All right, so yeah, that's good. Embark. Let's do this. I'm Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Ah, welcome to our new home.
Razormirros, and there might be some cougars around. We might not see cougars. You don't always see that, but I have seen them before. But most of the time I don't, funny enough. We'll see what we see. Maybe there's cougars. Maybe we won't see too many. Oh, okay. I was right. We got a waterfall. Oh, we got a hell of a waterfall. That's what we got. Yeah, I was thinking about doing the drop. Be an interesting place to do the drop. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the drop. Let me go down here. Wow. Alright, so what do we got going on? Got galena, quartzite. I like quartzite. Olive or orthoclase. Orthoclase is magma safe. Tetrahedrite. Yep. That's cool. I got a lot of quartzite. Oh, cobalite. Looks like cinnabar up here. More galena. You figured. Clay alum, nobody cares. Galena. Galena. Sometimes it's not galena. It's galena or better. Anything's better than galena, and galena's not bad. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly galena. So, oh, what's this? Galena. Sphalerite. Sphalerite is the ore of zinc. Similar to cassiterite, which is the ore of tin. You could take the ore of zinc, which is cassiterite, smelt it with any type of copper ore, and then you get brass. And brass is got a value of 7. It's not a military metal, but it's very pretty. Silver is the value of 10, so it's creeping up on how valuable silver is. But yeah, a lot of galena. Galena is the ore of lead, and also 50% silver. What that means is that you get 4 50% chances of an extra silver bar. So you can get up to 4 silver bars, but you on average get 2 or 3. You know, you can get less, you can get none. Tetrahedrite, on the other hand, is the only other one that's like that. Everything else you just get 4 bars, except for galena and tetrahedrite. Tetrahedrite is the ore of copper, but it's 20% silver. So you, on average, will not get as much silver. You'll get 0 or 1 on average. Garnite. Garnite's the ore of nickel. Native platinum. Platinum is expensive. Ore of nickel, and nickel is magma safe. It's also magma safe in garnite form. Olivine, which we brought, it's green, as I'm sure you're able to see. We've got kimberlite, which is dark blue. Microcline, which is light cayenne. We saw cobalite, which is light blue. Tetrahedrite. Oh, what are you guys? Sponge man. Open space. Okay. So this is down there. Cool. So open space. Yeah, it goes down a bit before you can even get there. All right. This is episode 0. I'm just going to look around. All right, so yeah, it's just more loam shit. We got sand. A lot of kimberlite. I like that. I like kimberlite. Tetrahedrite. Gabbro. Oh, there's gold in them hills. Yeah, this is embarked with minerals everywhere, so we're going to see plenty of lots of stuff. Just how it goes. What's this? Native platinum. Man, that might almost be worth destroying the... I don't know. I don't know that I want to destroy the... Like, if it freezes, maybe I'll get it. Oh, if it freezes, I'll definitely get it. But rock crystal, very nice. Rock crystal is one of the ingredients of crystal glass. Oh, what are you? Alligators? Okay. Well, the good thing is, let's see, open space. Yeah, they got to climb up. So, alligator snapping turtle. Those are alligators. Yeah, maybe they'll fight, give us a show. They're far away from me that I'm not going to worry too much. Looks like was that a lot of Gabbro? Yep. More Gabbro. Oh. That's funny when that happens. It's going to get washed away, and there's no easy way over there. I don't know that I have time to build a bridge. Oh, well, there's more here. It's all kind of inaccessible because it's on the other side of the river. Alright, yeah, so there's that. Oh, there's more. Yeah, I think I might do the thing where I try and spin as much of that as I can. That's fun. It is worth my time. Yeah. I think I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I want to claim all that stuff. Alright, so, yeah, where are my beasts of burden? Donkey and a water buffalo. Okay, so I brought enough willow. Yeah, brought 3 willow. One is for making into charcoal. The other 2 will be buckets to milk the animals. I just happened to be lucky and got 2 cows. So, donkey cow and a something else cow. I forget already. A water buffalo cow. Oh, there we go. It's a lot of meat. Okay. Yeah, alright. I'm going to just do this one more thing. I'm really tired. That's okay. Computer. Prospect. This actually, just so you know, prospect, this gives you a total of everything you can see. Like all the stuff. Oh, shut up. Fuck you. All the stuff that I was kind of going over and showing. This is like if you ever put it in a spreadsheet. It shows where the water is. Or see, we're at 140. Damn it. Don't freak out on me. Alright, I wanted to do this so we can still kind of see the map. Yeah, it's here at 140, so the water goes a little higher, apparently, so I guess it goes up over here. Let's check that out, actually. Yeah, see? Yeah, it kind of goes in a couple tiers there. Well, yeah. So 141. So 143. Oh. Yeah. Okay, there must be 143. Really? Where's the water? Oh, okay. It's right over there. I didn't even see that. Yeah, it's talking about this. Alright, so I'm wasting time. Sorry. So we don't know where the magma is, so it just shows like that. It doesn't know though. We see white sand, we see gabbro, we see sandy loam, phyllite, quartzite, clay loam, tetrahedrite, galena, garnite, native gold, sphalerite, native platinum. I saw all that. There's probably more that I didn't even see. So I look really close. Crystal rock, which I want to see mostly of that on the next screen. This is just the surface, kind of like what we can see if we just look around. Just take account of, you know, what's around. Yeah, I'm hoping I have mountain stuff, because I'm right by mountains. We'll see what happens. I want colinite, bituminous coal, and lignite. I'm not guaranteed that though. We'll see. If I don't have it, I have plenty of forest to burn, so I'll be okay. But it's just much more convenient. Got rope reeds. Yeah, I like rope reeds. I don't have a lot apparently on the map though. We got some willow trees. I don't have a lot. Oh yeah, that's because that's because most of the water isn't adjacent to the area Prospect All. All right, so this is everything we can see, everything we can't. So there's a little bit more of a cheat. This is sort of like going to the seer with the crystal ball and really kind of. All right, so the magma is at 12 and goes down to -2. The water goes down to 18, so that kind of shows the very bottom of the last layer of the caverns. All right, close to it, you know, could be a little lower. We got marble, my favorite flux. I almost always get marble. You know, I think it's maybe has something to do with what I pick and minerals everywhere. But yeah, so we got all this. I don't have any. Oh, adamantine. I like this to be at least $1,000. It's over $3,000, so I'll find some. That's good. Orange silver, native silver. It's the same stuff. Wait a minute. There's no iron ores in this. Oh god, this is crap. This is all super unfortunate. Yeah, no iron. That sucks ass. So, alright. Do I have cassiterite? Not a lot. I'm not happy with this. Gotta be honest, I like my iron. I have a feeling I'm not going to get what I want. I'm afraid to look. I don't know. See how far I get with this. I like crystal rock to be at least $1,000 so I can find it regularly. It's over 2. So that's something. Nope. It's crap. Alright, I look for the highest number. Just so you know, I look for the highest number on shrubs and underground trees. Underground both. So we got 97. Do I get better than... Nope, 97. So 97 could very well be the bottom of the topmost layer of the cavern. So it would be the first floor below the floor. And we're at 140. So meaning we got a lot of room. We got like 30 levels before we have to start worrying about it. You know, so we can go down pretty far. And this can sometimes tell the second level. 36 and 18. That's kind of close though. I don't know. The second level's not that. Maybe 30, around say 36. Perhaps. I don't know. Alright, so. Alright, good for you, everybody. You won the game. You didn't even know you were playing. So, tell all of your friends. And punch your enemies in the face, because it's now time for you to claim final victory over life. And now is your time. Seize the mantle with your teeth. And don't let go until the walls of oblivion close in on your hopes and dreams and crush your spirit. And then you will truly win, because of things that rhyme with plants will be on your side in the end times, and you'll persevere through it with grit and determination. All right, thanks everybody. I'm going to call it. Bye-bye.